Ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty fanatics, welcome back to another Warzone video. In today's video we are going to talk about and analyze a mysterious backpack that has been found at the east side of Verdansk map in the mountains right across the Karst bridge. But before we start today's topic, I really need to thank you all for your kind support. The channel is way over 2k subscribers. We are on the road to 2,100 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing considering the fact that the channel has a growth each day in between 20 and 50 subscribers per day, which is absolutely magnificent, and I really hope that we can continue this course in the future. Also, I need to thank you all for your kind suggestions for the future content, and we got loads of suggestions, and I just wanted to say that we will make all the content that you requested. It's just a matter of time when the content will be out, but please don't feel any grievance if we are going to be a little bit late with the content, because there is so much things to show you that we simply cannot do everything in one day. Also, I need to make a special thanks to a subscriber, Ben Z, who was suggesting that we do a beach balls Easter egg in cargo map. So we done that Easter egg because it's a long forgotten Easter egg and it's very interesting, and an Easter egg that lots of players and gamers are not aware of. So Ben Z, again, thank you so much for the hint, and this one is for you, definitely. Now to continue our topic, which is a mysterious backpack that's been found in Verdansk mountains. The footage that you see is actually a footage from Ghost Week 6 Intel missions in Warzone that I haven't reported about, and I haven't issued a guide how to collect these because Intel missions were once again broken for me, so I could not interact with the first golden coin so I can proceed with the further tasks. Now, a lot of people were complaining about this issue that's persisting again and returning again and again for many of the gamers, and it's absolutely annoying that a AAA game has this small and I would say ridiculous issues, which is absolutely unacceptable. But I don't know what happened in the meantime. 3 days after, Week Intel 6 mission started working perfectly for me. So basically, I done the missions in peace. I didn't have any problems. There were no campers, etc., like it's usually happening when you start to do it from the scratch on the first day when the missions are on. So basically I was going through the missions and going through the papers, and we found a lot of interesting details. So the purpose of this video is to theorize a little bit, and also you can use this video as a guide how to collect your Week 6 Intel missions, which are quite interesting, and you probably will see during the video that most of the time you will spend hunting for the clues in a Warzone prison. So you're looking here for missing armistice member and his clues, where to go, what to do, etc. And basically the speculation is that the missing armistice member is Frank Woods, which is officially presented in the last Call of Duty trailer for the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and he will going to be one of the main stars of the next Call of Duty game, which is coming in 2 months' time. So it's a little bit confusing that Frank Woods is a missing armistice member, because by the official canon of the Call of Duty timeline, it's written that Frank Woods is born in 1930, and we are now today in Verdansk. It's 2020, which makes Frank Woods 90 years old, which brings a lot of questions. Is it really, are we really speaking about missing armistice member, and are we really speaking about Frank Woods? Now, I highly doubt that we are talking about Frank Woods, but still, everything is possible in Call of Duty. Maybe they altered the canon, maybe they altered the date of birth of Frank Woods. Everything is possible. But it's really strange that in 2020, missing armistice member is Frank Woods, who is born in 1930. For all of you who don't know, Frank Woods is a main character for the next, one of the main characters for the next Call of Duty title, which is called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. and he was officially revealed in a Know Your History game mode, which basically you were doing small missions that has been part of that game mode, that at the end, if you succeeded, you will meet a Frank Wood somewhere on the map, and he will give you a very nice SKS blueprint for a new weapon. So there is absolutely no logic that Frank Woods was a missing armistice member in this case, because if you remember, in a week 5 of the Ghost Intel missions in Warzone, we were looking for clues for a missing armistice member, and now we got the clues, and community is speculating that that missing armistice member is Frank Woods. Which also brings me to the conclusion that my previous theories that I stated in numerous videos before, that something is definitely wrong in Verdansk. We are always talking about realistic time, that we are in 2020, but the whole environment of Verdansk is like the whole town is stuck in the 70s or 80s in the middle of Cold War. So if you take a look at the cars, at the buildings, at the interiors of the apartments, that's something that you could find in the most of the Eastern European homes in the 70s or 80s. For example, if you go to my grandmother's flat today, you will see some things that you will recognize in Verdansk. So there is something definitely strange going on. So either this is deliberately done by developers so we can always explore a little bit more and see and maybe predict what's going to happen, or they still need to inform us and just put an official canon in which year the events of the Warzone is happening. Now this node that you see on your screen is one of the missions that nodes that you collect, and basically is mentioning Perseus, which is basically the main villain of the next Call of Duty title, having connection with IZ, so those are initials, and the only person who can be IZ is Imran Zakayev, who could be also mentioned or even be a villain in the next Call of Duty title. And I'm saying that only because Imran Zakayev was a very powerful man in the Soviet Union according to canon, and he had all of these clues and special accesses to the underground systems and underground bunkers everywhere in the Soviet Union, including Kastovia, which was the former Soviet Republic, with the city of Verdansk as well. So it's quite confusing, but it makes a perfect sense that Perseus had a strong relationship with Imran Zakayev, and later that's how Viktor Zakayev remains hidden for such a long time, because we are hunting him for months already and he is not to be seen and very well hidden. So the things, as I said, are getting really interesting, and as I said before, it is absolutely amazing how developers are trying to connect the stories of Black Ops Cold War, the next Call of Duty title that's coming, and Warzone. So it's going to be very, very interesting in the next couple of weeks to see how this Easter egg and how this complete storyline is going to blend in together. So in Warzone Week 6 Ghost Intel missions, you have a total of 6 clues to find. And the last clue is this piece of paper, which is basically a map. And as you can see in the middle here, you see the Karst River Bridge, you see the rail tracks, and it looks like you see the stadium as well, and everything looks like it's been like a drawn with a hand. And there's a message beneath which states, "I will not die a traitor." Now, who is that? Nobody knows, we can only speculate, but I will repeat myself again, I strictly doubt it's Frank Woods. But also, this map shows how somebody that we are talking about managed to escape Verdansk at some point. So basically, the clue that we go into mountains was this arrow that you see here, and then you see like a marks where something was while they were escaping. So the thing that we done is that we immediately went to the mountains to explore what's happening over there, and can we find any traces or any clues or anything that could point us to some further and more bigger Easter egg. So as we progressed to the eventual point that's been written on the map, like, I was getting a little bit hopeless over here because I couldn't find absolutely anything, but I always had a strong feeling that there is something in these mountains even before, or they will be utilized for some further Easter egg, because the landscape is absolutely amazing and it's made for some probably future projects or Easter eggs. And there you go, you can see now on your screen there is basically an interactable circle where you basically can collect the backpack. So the thing that we done is that we collected the backpack, but we didn't got any additional like things to do. We didn't got a ghost sign or anything like that, because when you approach a backpack you get a message, collect intel, to interact with it. So it will be eventually maybe a part of the next intel or something like that. But we also checked the other crosses that were stated on the map, but so far we haven't found anything significant or anything which will connect this backpack to the other points of interest on the written map that we found it as a clue in this ghost missions. But anyways, it's quite interesting and could be potentially leading us to the next Easter egg. Community was also speculating that the thing that we are talking about here is just a glitch, but I don't think so. That most of the things that you can interact in a Warzone, they are not glitched, they are there for some reason. So sooner or later we will learn the truth of this backpack as well. So my fellow Verdansk citizens, that would be all what I wanted to show you for today. Tell me, have you managed to finish the Ghost Week Intel 6 mission? And have you found this backpack? And what do you think, to whom this backpack belongs? Is it a Frank Woods, or maybe we are up to new surprises in a Warzone? Please let me know in a comment section below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so for a great future Call of Duty content. And until next time, I wish you all the best and stay frosty.